Hi friends, today we are going to discuss about an important concept called SAML and SCIM, which stands for Security Assertion Markup Language, which is an authentication protocol used to authenticate users, and SCIM, which is system for cross-identity domain management. If you like our channel content, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. SAML enables secure SSO login to Informatica Cloud by authenticating users via an identity provider like Azure AD or Okta. SAIM automates user creation, role assignment, deactivation in Informatica Cloud based on identity provider changes. It automatically happens and you don't need to instruct when user is disabled or a new user is added. So that's the advantage of this. You can use either Azure AD, Okta or Ping or any other authentication tools to do this. So pictorially we can say user through an identity provider gets authenticated and gets access to the application. So you first decide on which tool it is and then configure them. So when the user tries to log into IDMC, it redirects the user for login on one of the identity provider, could be Azure AD, Okta, Ping or ADLS. And once the user authenticates with this Windows credentials, IDP sends SAML assertion. It is nothing but a valid notification that if the user is valid, and some attributes which can help it to configure, like maybe a group details, like which groups the user is part of, and then based on this information, Informatica Cloud provides access and the user will be able to log in. This is what is the internal process which gets triggered. So to configure this SSO, what all are required? You should enable the two options: map SAML group and role, enable IDP to push users and groups using SAML 2.0. Current version is 2.0. Along with that, you should give identity provider configuration information such as name, the single sign-on service URL. So on the Okta or on the AD end, what is the URL used to authenticate, and a certificate. So this certificate will certify that it is trying to use an authenticated application. Along with that, you need some SAML attributes like first name, last name, email ID, user role, user group and group delimiters, what you are trying to use to authenticate the users. So you can discuss this with Okta team and get this information and configure them. Once you do that, you will be able to use the single sign-on for user authentication. I hope this was an helpful video. If you like our channel content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.